In this video, I'm going to show you how to update your gallery and change it from the default pictures to your own pictures. This is the front end of a standard EmbroidMe template. If you go under Galleries, you'll see here there's a bunch of images. So it's very good for SEO reasons if you go in here and update these and really personalize these and have a lot more photos that the end user can look through. There's different categories along the left here. There's embroidery. There's garment print. So by default, these are just a Flickr account. But we're going to use the built-in photo album feature to show your own images. And we're going to do that as an example. I'm going to do that for an embroidery page here. Okay, so we're going to change that to pictures that I have locally on my computer. So from the back end of the website now, when you're at the dashboard here, first thing we're going to do is under Content, we're going to go to Photo Albums. Okay, we're going to create a new album. And then we're going to give it a name, and we will just call this Embroidery. This part's optional. You can pretty much leave that blank. You don't need to enter anything here. That's for a different module. Okay, so now we're going to start browsing our local computer and uploading our images. So click Browse, and you want to find where the folders that you have your photos saved. So I have here these wonderful embroidered cowboy shirts. I'm going to just upload these. So first one. Okay, that one's good. And browse again. And browse again. And you can see it's very simple to upload these images. Just keep browsing. And the last one. Okay. One thing to note, if you want to change the order, you can drag and drop these in different orders. You also want to give these a more descriptive name rather than just emb2.jpg. You'll want to say what it actually is. So we're going to say embroidered cowboy shirt. And the real reason you're going to do that is so that the browser, or a search engine like Google and Bing, when they crawl your website, they're going to know what this image is. So that way, it's helpful information that can be sourced and it can be move you up in the ranks. Whereas emb1.jpg doesn't mean anything to that search engine, so it doesn't really do anything for you. I'm going to go ahead and save changes. All right, say you upload an image you don't want, you can click that little red X and say delete trashed images. And that's if you did want to delete any of the images. But we're going to go ahead and leave it like that. I'm going to go back to albums just to make sure my photo album's in there. There it is, got 5 images within my embroidery album. Now we're going to add it to the page. So now we're going to go to Content and then Pages. And we're going to search for Gallery and click Search. So now we have our different ones. We have the awards, embroidery, or garment printing. We're going to do as I said, the embroidery one. So let's click Contents. And that'll take us into the contents of this page. So this right here is just a text module. And you can edit that if you want to add some verbiage to that. That's an HTML module. All these are different modules. They all have 3 buttons. The pencil allows you to edit, the middle button hides, and the X deletes. I'm going to click the pencil to edit this module. And I'm just going to maybe add something like that. You can make it a little more personal. And something like that. Now, again, that's going to be another thing that's good for SEO. You always want to have your city and your state, in various areas of the website. That way, it gets crawled, and then you get sourced. And when someone looks up embroidery of Costa Mesa, I have a good chance of coming up. Go ahead and save that. So here, by default, like I said, this is the Flickr gallery module. Now that just comes from corporate. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And at the top left are all the additional modules that can be inserted. So I'm going to click the drop down here, and I'm going to look for the photo album. So I want photo album. Okay, so I'll select that one and click insert. Then it's going to show. So if I had multiple albums, they'd all be here, and then you would just select the one that you want with this checkbox here. And then there's different options of controlling the thumbnail size. I'm pretty happy with the default. I'm going to leave it all as the default. And I'm going to show the title, and I'm going to show the text. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and save that. And I'm happy with the placement. And just so you know, all these modules are drag and droppable, so if you did want to control the order, it's very easy to just click on them and move them around like that. Okay, so now at the very top right, I'm going to click Publish. This is an important step. This does make the change live. So I'm going to click Publish. And I've now created a brand new gallery with my own images. And just so you can see on the front end how that looks, I'm going to click on the embroidery link here. So you can see here we have the new images all in a nice order. If I click on them, it brings up this large one. And then you can scroll through them next, and your end user can easily click through all the work that you've done. And you can see when you hover over it, the one that I renamed, it shows up like that, properly named, whereas this one just says the image or the file name. So again, that's just much better for search engines, so that they know what that is an image of. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email us at support@tradeonly.com, or you can give us a call. You can find all this information on our help site at tradeonly.support. Thank you very much.